proudly brought to you by Deep Heat.
Oh man, my heart just skipped a beat. Yes, Super Rugby is returning to South Africa. Likewise, Springbok and DHL Stormers Centre. Damian De Allende, welcome back to the country, man. I know now it's very real for you. I can see the body is aching back in pre-season training. Now, I'm going to put this right out there. Sports fans, get your phone handy. Put this number on speed dial. In fact, start phoning right now. 083 9133728. We are going to be giving away 4 tickets to the DHL Stormers versus the Bulls, a derby game to kickstart the Super Rugby season. We're going to ask you some very simple questions about Damian that you should know if you're a bona fide sports fan. And we could be giving you those 4 tickets. But of course, speaking of Super Rugby, I think everyone got a golden opportunity to get an inside track and learn from the DHL Stormers ahead of what promises to be a grueling season. This was at the DHL Club Newlands Sleepover. Take a look. Now, normally the honour of stepping onto this hallowed ground is reserved only for the players and very important dignitaries. But tonight, some very lucky fans get to come face to face with this stadium and their heroes.
Transforming historic DHL Newlands into a campground for fun and rugby for one night gives the future generation of rugby stars a chance to start working towards their dream.
Ek wil al die rugby spelers se handtekening kry.
It feels pretty great because it's my 3rd time here at DHL Newlands. I would like to play for the Stormers one day.
Yeah, how important is it to start fostering that love, that gears for rugby at a young age?
That's a great initiative. I mean, I remember my old man playing here, and they used to have the scholars' seats right behind me. You know, obviously, that pretty much stayed instilled with me till this day. So it's great. I've got my 2 little blonde heads running around here, so it's phenomenal.
Good hands, good hands, good hands. They are never too young to start working on the ground rules. Likewise, to have the heroes planting the seed for a lifelong love of rugby. Good work, good work, good work. Keep it going, keep it going. Good hands. Oh, some stars in the making.
I remember I was still a little boy and coming to Newlands and watching the guys play, and now I'm here, and hopefully one of the days these guys will also be here on Newlands playing.
Graham can relate to the injury woes on the battlefield from his own Rugby 10s experience, and it's a treat to enjoy a soothing massage with Deep Heat to warm the pain away.
Well, amidst statistics that a player in Super Rugby gets injured almost every 3 games, that makes the role of Ian and Deep Heat not just a nice to have, but absolutely vital. But it is still a nice to have. Robbie, of course, the early injuries already indicating how important squad management is going to be. How do you approach a very grueling season like this?
Injuries are part of the game, and we just got to train as hard as we can and prepare as well as we can in order to do well.
If today's experience has meant this much to me, you can imagine what it's meant for these young future Springboks out there, and what it's meant, moreover, for the Stars to know that the passion for their game is still burning bright. Burning bright indeed. Was so cool to reconnect with the players and also some of those Super Rugby fans. Man, the Gees is strong in the Western Province camp, man. Damian, I have to ask you, how's the injury? How are you feeling as a Deep Heat ambassador? I know that this is something that you get asked a lot. How's the body holding up, man?
I just started training now, so my body's taking its toll, but it's nice to be back into it. Obviously, my body gets a bit stiff, and with rehab on my ankle and stuff, I need the recovery quite quickly because I'm working every day. So, the Deep Heat brand does help me a lot. They got a new product called Deep Relief. Yeah. And that's going very well. I use it every day and it's helping me a lot.
I'm using it for a sciatic nerve at the moment, man. It really does help. So here's the big thing. We are giving away 4 tickets to DHL Newlands this weekend for the upcoming derby game, the first game of the season. In fact, 2 sets of 4. All you have to do is answer 2 very easy questions. And we've got our first caller on the line this morning. Very good morning. How are you?
Yes, good morning. I'm very well. Thank you.
I'm going to wish you all the best of luck. We've got 2 very easy questions to ask you, and you could be walking away with some tickets to get the Super Rugby season underway. So let's kick it off. Our first question, all right. I'm going to ask you, in what year did Damian make his Vodacom Super Rugby debut? In what year did Damian debut in Super Rugby? 2013. Say it with conviction, man. I have to ask, that is the one. Correct. You're getting the right nod there. All right, and now our second question. Damian is the ambassador of what well-known brand? This is a tough one, man. It's a really tough one.
I'm so sorry, I don't know that one.
We mentioned it about 3 seconds ago.
I'm so sorry, the line was breaking up a little bit on my side, sorry.
Oh, imagine you've got an aching muscle, you've got, like me, a
Deep heat.
pinched sciatic nerve. Deep heat is the right answer. Congratulations, my friend. Well
you.
done. You have just won yourself 2 sets of double tickets to go to DHL Newlands this weekend to pick up the first game of Super Rugby. How are you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling absolutely fantastic. It is a nice surprise and a wonderful surprise for the day for myself. Thank you.
Anything you want to say to Damian? I know he's not going to be playing this weekend, but ahead of what promises to be a thrilling Super Rugby season?
Yes, Damian, since you've scored that try for Western Province in the Currie Cup final, you've been ever my hero, and I've always been looking at you as my favorite player of all time. So,
well done, man. Enjoy the game. I think it's going to be an absolute cracker. Well, we're going to take another corner. Well done, man. Nicely done. That try, I think, won a lot of fans over. All right, now we've got Dion on the line. Good morning. Neil. Neil. Good morning, Neil. How are you?
Myself.
Very good,
Hi.
thanks.
Hi.
Very good, thanks. Well, hopefully I know that your TV has been off, so I'm going to pose 2 questions to you. You could win yourself 2 double tickets to go to the Derby game, kickstarting the Super Rugby season. So the first question I'm going to ask you, in what year did Damian kickstart his Super Rugby career?
2004.
In?
2004.
2004. How could this baby face have been playing rugby in 2004? I'm so sorry, Neil. The answer is wrong, man. But we're going to keep those lines open. 08391 33728. Unless you were playing with a pseudonym, man. I don't know.
I think I was still in high school then.
He probably could have played back then.
Maybe even
but
primary school.
I love it, man, dude. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. All the best of luck for the season. I know we're going to be chatting to you a lot as the season progresses, but all the best of luck to the DHL Stormers as well, man.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Awesome stuff. We're having true rugby royalty in the house this morning, and we'll give you the opportunity to win and win big. So keep that phone handy this morning. Well, still lots coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast show this morning, Kat.
Proudly brought to you by Deep Heat.